What up? Good evening, everybody. How are you? It is good to see you, and it is good to be seen by you. Welcome once again to the show. I, of course, am the handsome, happy, and hairy Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud, and clear from an undisclosed location somewhere deep in the swamps of sunny Central Florida. How the heck are you? Are you doing well? Are you doing okay? Is everything all right? Please tell me if everything's okay. Jorge Uribe, Robert Phillips, Damien 247, Stephen Avery, Kayla, and anybody else out there hanging out. Welcome to the program. I'm glad you're here. Now, we had a lot of fun last night because I certainly wasn't expecting to be able to pull Alyssa Hazel, not just for a few minutes. Okay. I want to be 100% clear. This wasn't like, she dipped in. I mean, she generously, out of the goodness of her heart, did a walk on, and we got 90 minutes out of the beautiful and talented Alyssa Hazel last night. And by God, can you ask for better entertainment than that? I don't think you can. I honestly don't think you can really ask for more than that. But if you do ask for more, if you're like, actually, I kind of need more than that, that's okay. That's okay, because I have got some fantastic news for you. No, you're not being grabby. No, you're not like overreaching here. Because let me tell you something. If you want more, baby, all you got to do is click that subscribe button, make sure the bell icon is clicked, and 5 nights a week, nominally, you will get, look, I'm just going to say it, the best old school RPG live streaming show, 5 night a week live streaming show on YouTube, period. And I will kill on that hill. I think I got the best product out here, and I think you guys should absolutely enjoy it. And I hope you do. I hope you will subscribe to the channel. Now, I won't bore you terribly much with these little algorithmic factoids, other than to say, guys, we are at 7,785, I think, maybe ish, in there somewhere. Brandon King, good to see you. Bob Jester, hello. TXG, if I didn't say hello to you, hello to you. That puts us, guys, we like literally pull out your maps, kids. Open your phone apps and look at where the pointer is and pinch zoom out just a little bit, and you will see that our destination of 10,000 subscribers and the IRL Great Underground Overland Gaming Convention is just a short drive further up the road. Stephen Avery, God bless you. Thank you much. I really appreciate the super. And yes, 10K subs. I'm legally obligated to have an in-person gaming convention right here in Central Florida. When will I do it? Not until I get 10 subs. But after that, we go into planning overdrive and we figure out how to make it happen. No fucking way. For real, Yang? That's fucking awesome, dude. Thank you. So, I am really happy about how close to 10,000 we're drawing. Guys, look, I'm going to tell you something, okay? We were languishing in the mid 6,000s at the beginning of this year. That's how fast we've come. All right. You guys are loving the shorts, and I got to tell you something. I am loving doing it. No, I'm cussing tonight, Kennick. I am. But I am loving doing it. I enjoy making them. It's a lot of fun. I may do a video about the praxis of how I do them, although I don't want to give away the secret sauce too much. Spoiler alert, I talk into my microphone and then I put together a slideshow. Don't tell anybody. So, so yeah, I'm enjoying doing them, and you guys seem to be eating those up. Yellow Cab says, "Let's keep it clean." Absa, gosh darn Luli. But yeah, the channel is growing like it hasn't grown in a couple of years. It is at a slower, steadier pace. And I don't want to bore you guys by like going off on. So now let's talk YouTube metrics for the next 15 minutes. But suffice to say, it's going really well. I have got some announcements that I'm going to give on Monday about future stuff that's going on in the show. And oh, by the way, thank you very much, Kayla. Yeah, I have trouble getting into live stream games, but you do like this one. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I hope you'll stick around. You have so far, so no complaints. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Kennick. But anyhow, I've really enjoyed everything that's going on. And Monday, I will have announcements about all the stuff that's going on. We're actually going to have, I was telling somebody about, yes, they do have TPKs in Gamma World, Grimhammer. I was gonna, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. The Mighty Krug, 5 memberships. Well, bless you, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Krug. I really do. 5 of you lucky individuals out there, courtesy of the Mighty Krug, now bear the standard of the Delver's Dungeon. Mighty Krug, I appreciate that. That is awesome. That is awesome. So what was it? Oh, yeah. We're not going to get bogged down. Monday, there's going to be a lot to talk about. But listen, before Monday, tomorrow, I will be in session with the Nerd Council of Doom, myself, Yang Yan Zhao, and the Dungeon Minister. We're going to go wide with our attempts to take over the world via pop culture and pop culture news. So we are going to be there. Check us out over at the Nerd Council of Doom right here on YouTube, and subscribe. Please subscribe to us. It would be very cool if you would do that. So we will be in session tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too. There's sort of leveling up, but anyhow, that is that's what's happening tomorrow. Big announcements Monday. Now I know that some of you guys will be selling pop culture accessories, pop culture accessories. We need to get some merch for NCOD. Yang, write that down. T-shirts with control chips in them, sunglasses with subliminal broadcasters that face the wearer's eyes. But we don't have merch yet. So tonight is the penultimate. Tonight is the penultimate Gamma World game. We're going to do one more after tonight, and then that's it for 2025. December is going to be more busy than I thought. I remember I was talking to Ryan David. Check him out, Nerd Cognito. I was talking to Ryan David last year about my scheduling for last year's December, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking it easy. I'm only doing this many videos and all the advents and then a live stream on Christmas night. And oh, I've been invited on somebody else's live streams for this and this. And he was like, my God, your off month is more busy than most people's work months when it comes to content production. But I certainly did. I summoned part of the Nerd Cognito group. So this December is going to be quieter, but it's still going to be busy. But I'm going to tell you guys about the busyness when it comes up next week. Some of you guys, however, will be out next week. Like, you'll take off on Sunday, you won't come back till Saturday. And look, I know everyone's heart is in the right place, and you say, I'm gonna catch up on I'm gonna watch his streams. And you don't really, like, you don't want to sock in for 3 hours and listen to me, mumble into a mic with my froggy voice. I get it. I understand. So let me just do a quick look ahead at December. Next week is the last week of regular content and for 2025. December, we're going to do the Dice Advent Calendar on the daily. I'll still be doing shorts, 3 shorts a day, every day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, New Year's. You're going to get the shorts. You're going to get the shorts. Those are a lot of fun to do. I enjoy them. Live stream. We've got 2 live streams coming up in December. The Christmas night live stream with the OD&D box set giveaway. And this is important, it will be off my usual schedule. Like, I won't be like starting at 9 and going through 11 or midnight. We will feature Rob Kuntz. It will be a weekend. Probably it will be early day for me. And the reason is Rob lives in Corsica. The last time I had him on the show at 9 o'clock, he started at 2 in the morning, was up till 5:30 in the morning. I'm not doing that to Rob again. So Rob Kuntz will be on the show, and we're doing that mid-December. I'm looking forward to it. So you guys tune in. I will I will hype it up. I will hype it up. But otherwise, not that much content from me in December. And then we start the madness over in January. Recon, good to see you. So that briefly is what's coming up. Well, I think I've run my mouth long enough. The crew is drinking eggnog and eating Christmas tree cakes back in the green room. Hey, I want some of those. So let me get them out here before they take them all up. And yes, these are the big Christmas tree cakes, not the little dinky ones that go down in 2 bites. I mean, the ones that you're like, this is too much sugar, but you eat the whole thing anyway. Size Christmas tree cakes. So without further ado, I want everybody to please welcome, you know him, you love him. This may be one of his final appearances here on Sci-Fi Friday. I hope not, but it may be. Everybody, please put your hands together for a guy. You can find him here on YouTube at Doom Swords, where he drops some great AD&D silence. Everybody, please welcome Doom Sword Deathmaster as Techno, the Power Armor Avenger. Techno.
Yo, hey, what's up, man? Well, how are you?
You're up. You're up first. And I was talking about Nerd Council of Doom earlier. This next guy coming up here, you can find him at Yang Yan Zhao 4 here on YouTube. I don't know what the other 3 of them are doing, but they need to move the hell out of the way from my boy Yang. So everybody, please welcome to the show, fellow Nerd Council member and all around swell guy, Yang Yan Zhao. Yang.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, my friend? Have you been working on the death ray? Did you get the wood paneling and the shag carpet on it like I asked?
Well, yes, but Home Depot has the safety clips on back order, and you know how the how OSHA
Ain't
fears
that always
carpet
the
seams
way?
coming apart.
Ain't that always the way? Well, we'll just have to discuss it tomorrow. And last and absolutely not least, and tonight, we have that ever tenacious wonder from southern Wisconsin. Everybody, please put your hands together and then take them apart when you realize I can't hear you applaud for the one and only most band candy selling Key Club Model UN member. Everybody say hello to Kennick as Sage. Kennick!
Hey everyone.
Hey. So, yeah. Now, I will say we don't have Kevin with us tonight. He had to dip out, had some important stuff to take care of. By hook or by crook, we will get him here for the final 2025 Sci-Fi Friday. Last week, we left our adventurers. You guys had explored the Phase 4 complex, and you had met a most interesting individual, a man, a machine, both more and less than human, integrated into what you could only surmise were the control mechanisms of the Phase 4 complex. He gave you some sage advice, told you his story of woe, but then bade you leave so that he could tend to the place in the stead of the original cybernetic caretaker. Yes, presumed sane. So you have departed. So you're there. You're with Arlen. You're with Wonder Bar. The three of you, and of course, you have the three youths from Black Rock City with you. And so, what will you do now, adventurers? You have the car, you have about 3/4 of a tank of fuel. That is, you have enough to explore maybe another couple 100 kilometers before you turn around and head back to Black Rock City. So, what do you guys want to do? What will you do?
Right, and we don't have any fuel on the car. We've got a trailer right behind the car, which is where I
You have the
usually sit.
equipment. Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
have the equipment that you had that you've collected over time, and the matriarch of Black Rock City loaned you this turbine car to explore in the mountains above Black Rock City because they've always been a dangerous place. They have a small community capable of defending itself, but if there's anything up in those hills that can help them or they can find, they absolutely want to know about it. So that is
Right, and
the
I can,
quest that you guys have undertaken.
yeah, and I can see that we don't have any fuel with us. And you said we've got how many? I apologize. How many kilometers can we still explore before having to turn around?
You've got, let me have a quick look at the old stats for this. Okay. So your radius on this thing is about 500 kilometers. You've gone about 100 kilometers, 120 kilometers up into the hills, which is about 60 miles up into those hills. So
So we should be able to safely go like 3 and buffer an extra 100 to get back in case we run into problems.
I mean, that's up to you guys. That's up to you guys. You had 500 kilometers worth of fuel. You've gone 100, 150.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You do the
Yeah.
math.
So yeah, law of
So we could
2/3 or
go
whatever
like
the hell it is.
So we could go like one more trip, kind of like this out, and then head back, just to see if there's anything else out there. Sound
Right.
That's up to
So
you guys.
what's everything? So can you give me lay of the land again, like from a panoramic view or whatever?
You are in desert mountains, basically. Rocky
Right.
arroyos. There's tabletop hills. You've been going on the bed of an ancient road. It's so old. It's made of crumbling ferrocrete and a fusion asphalt. It's not even the Duralloy road sections that you see out. This is an old road that you're on here. But yeah, the mountains kind of stretch back towards the west.
Right. So the basic choice at this point is whether to push on along the road or to turn around. I mean, because there's nothing really. There's no spectacular landmark off in the distance, or
Well,
anything like that.
with regard to the mountains, I mean, you can only see maybe a kilometer before the road sort of winds, so there may be stuff deeper back. But like you don't see
Right.
like the spires of a pre-war city, or the glow of far off lights or anything like that.
Okay, one more annoying question that I should know the answer to is this is on a grade up into the mountain this road runs?
It has gone up to the phase 4 science station, but you can see beyond that it kind of levels off.
Okay, so we might be coming up to a plateau. Well, we can either hoof it and leave the vehicle here, or we can continue to drive. Of course, that's easy for me to say, being that I can just fly ahead. Perhaps I should do so. Get an aerial view.
Yeah, that'd probably be best because you'd be able to see a long distance to see if we should even bother heading out there or go in a specific direction because there is something of interest.
Works for me.
Yes, I just thought of it, in fact. Yeah, I'll fly up with the levitation boots or the anti-gravity levitation of the suit about 100 meters, and take a look around in a 360-degree arc.
Okay, so you fly up, you go up 100 meters. Let's see. Yeah, the land stretches around you, golden brown for the most part. The beige rather of desert sands, the blackened rock here and again. But as you look to the northwest, sort of in the general direction the road is going, you note that it's a little hard to tell the distance from here, but you know that the brown sort of turns into a smudge of lush green.
Okay, is the suit capable through the HUD or whatever of pinpointing that location and like triangulating to it or something?
So
That I
like
can
an
get a
inertial
general distance?
navigation thing where you can just
Yeah.
plot. Yeah, absolutely. You know how to use the suit. You have your technological affinity. So yes, you can.
Yeah, I'd certainly like to do that. Does it? Yeah, I mean, I assume it would tell me about how far it is, both in like a linear direction, as well as how long it would take to get there with the most optimal path. Is it that awesome?
Back when there were GPS microsatellites and navigational beacons all over the earth, absolutely. when you try and activate
on.
that function, it just like the pointers just kind of
Yeah.
gimbal around trying to triangulate on the place.
Right.
But you do know where it's at, and you get a distance of let's see. My apologies to anyone in the audience who's like, you can't see that far from just 100 meters up, Bill, because I don't care. It's a science fiction game. We have a mutated talking locust in the party, folks. Miss me with the realism stuff. It is about 40 kilometers further into the hills.
Right
Bob,
on.
I saw that. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, Bob. That is big thumbs up. Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's entirely reasonable. Having been offshore and whatnot, I think that's a good estimation. 40 kilometers. I'm all in. Yeah, so I'll come back down to the group.
Alrighty, so you land. Everyone's keen to know what you saw. I'm guessing you disseminate this information to them.
Indeed. Yes. Not too far ahead. It does appear that it would be best to take the vehicle with us, for it would be a hike that the less enduring among us might not be able to make. Perhaps the bug could go twice as fast, for example. I think we take the vehicle and we continue along this road. There's something of interest. It was hard to make out with the distance, and the atmospheric anomalies interfering with my suit's vision. But it seems that 40 kilometers ahead, there's something of possible import. At least the difference from the bland yellow and brown terrain we have seen thus far.
Sounds interesting. Could it be technology that's messing with your scanning capabilities?
I would have told you that if I thought that were the most likely case. I have read in the old history books of something called Occam's razor. Perhaps you should understand it.
I'm not as savvy as you are.
You don't need to cut her with a razor.
Well, I'm just trying to teach, that is all.
By the way, Kayla, I do appreciate that. 1 milli-inch equals 10 kilo foot in dungeons and 10 kilo yards out of door. There you go, you communist measurement system users. A milli-inch. All right, so you pile up into the vehicle. The youths, Mary, Vol, and Seth, are excited about seeing something more. They're talking in hushed tones as you travel along, and they sit in the canvas covered back of the turbine vehicle, oohing and eyeing over their artifact treasures as they go. But you drive along through the mountains, and when you finally round a bend, this is you've had to go slow. Wonderbar is driving slow. There's times when he has to stop the vehicle, and he and Techno both have to take time to, and anyone else who wants to help, Seth and Vol will certainly attempt to help as best they can with entrenching tools. You guys literally have to like fill in places in the road so the vehicle can continue to go. So the going is rather slow. So it's a few hours. It is late afternoon. And as you round a bend, you can now see what the green smudge was that you saw in your photoreceptor plate of your suit. The harsh brown land, almost as fine as a razor line, gives way to green grass and trees on either side of this road. It is forest, essentially. You you are almost immediately out of the desert and in forest as you travel on.
While we're on the side, Go will bend down and he will sample the grass and some of the other local plants. Are they irradiated? Are they poisoned? Or they seem like they're perfectly natural, organic?
Little dry, little tough, but do you think that maybe because just of the desert locale, they are close to the desert here? But yeah, it seems fine.
Good eating, guys.
So the road goes perhaps another 1,000 kilo-yards until it is completely swallowed by foliage. There are trees, bends, there are boulders down, moss-covered boulders that completely stop any further progress in the vehicle. The Mary, Vol, and Seth have only ever known their entire lives desert places. They've seen palm oases, sago bushes, cacti, Joshua trees, that sort of thing, growing in places in the desert. But this almost has them in a state of culture shock. They're carefully touching trees and looking on in awe at this place.
So, just for myself, right? Or whoever benefits from that. We've seen forest before, but this appears to be more lush and thick forest than the basic wood coses and stuff that we've encountered in the past, like in the little national park and stuff. Is this thicker than that, or we're used to it?
You've passed through areas like this before. They're a lot more common in northern areas and coastal areas, but this isn't like some mind-blowing, oh my god, this shouldn't be here, this is completely unnatural. It's just a little, this is kind of unusual that this is here. Give me a D20 roll for Go, please. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dooms.
I was just gonna say I can't recall having been in a location like this for a couple of months, so it's probably welcome anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you say D20?
D20 roll, yeah. Arlen flips back the faceplate of the Enviro suit that he was wearing and just is like, oh man, that smells fresh.
I got a 7, but I didn't see anything roll.
You got a 7, but you didn't see anything roll. Let me...
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Okay, let me make sure that our wondrous die roller is working. I will roll something real quick. For those of you who are curious, we do have a virtual on-screen die roller. I like to make sure that everyone can see it, and I did not see it either. So
yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I see your result, but I didn't see anything roll.
All right, I'm going to reload the page. I'm going to roll the dice again. I saw my dice roll that time, but still nothing on the screen. Just a half a minute. And let me just hop in here and do this. Sometimes you got to come in and you got to renew the little flag. And let's click OK. And let's try that one more time. There we go. Okay, so you rolled a 7, correct, Yang?
Yeah, 7.
All right, so your bug instincts tell you that there's water and a lot of it nearby.
There must be a lot of water nearby. You could use a bath, he says, looking over at Wonderbar.
It's like, I'm sealed up in power armor. I don't know how you can tell. That's not... Yeah, okay, I can use a bath. All right, you got me there. Well, let's see if we can find the source of water. I mean, water is a good thing in general to have. Arlen's like, hey, if it's potable, I mean, this could be really valuable.
Yeah, I mean, a drinkable source of water is always appreciated.
And lead the way, go. You seem attuned to the environment.
Okay. Is everybody just going to go on foot from this point?
Yeah, because I
think that is wisest.
Yeah, I think
right.
there was too much stuff in the way for the car.
Yeah, are we all going, or is anyone staying back here? Are we going to leave the kids?
Arlen
They're coming with us.
Arlen and Wonder Bar say, well, I mean, we shouldn't just leave the vehicle here. This isn't just somebody else's property. It's our only way out, unless you guys fancy walking, a couple hundred kilometers, a couple of 10,000 kilo yards back to Black Rock City.
Totally makes sense.
I forget about those who are earthbound, unlike my godly self. Yes, good idea.
Your ultra-fine suit sensor microphones pick up the sound of Arlen's eyeballs rolling when you say that. You just hear the faint brush of sclera against muscle webbing. All right. So yeah, they pull up a couple of canteens, and these are standard. These are ancient tech canteens, but they're so common. I mean, they're not even like, ooh, you need to roll and check and see if this is, a workable artifact. Just the ancients just had a bottle that you could put water in, and it would filter itself clean. And then you just dumped sludge out and rinsed it out. But so yeah, they hand you guys a few bottles to bring them back a cool drink. So you are proceeding along through this wooded area. Let's see. Roll a d6, if you would, please, Canik. For Sage, roll a d6.
That's a 5.
Okay. So you go on. You're walking through the woods. Now you can all kind of smell the smell of fresh water. You can just see through the trees now, you think, the glimmer of a large body of water. Give me a d6 roll, please, Yang, for go. Yang.
Oh, sorry.
Audio went out there for a minute. Oh, that's okay.
1.
Okay. Exactly, Bob Jester. They don't call it the front meter. Like, go mow the front meter, and you can do the back meter tomorrow. That's not what we do. That ain't how we do it around here. All right. Just one moment, please. So let me ask my players while I'm looking this up. Any Thanksgiving plans? Anybody leaving town?
Unfortunately, no.
I'm gonna cook.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, I gotta go.
That's what you do.
I'm crashing at my parents'. Well, not crashing. We're visiting, but yeah. So we do Thanksgiving at my parents', and we alternate. So generally do Christmas at my house.
Very cool. All right, Dooms, roll a d20 for me.
Certainly so. Here we go.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Roll, man. Well, it rolled, but it didn't roll in the physically roll. It's an 8.
Oh,
if you can see it on
it's
the
an
screen there.
8. Okay, so let's see.
Let me refresh this.
All right. This is not the largest body of water that you guys can see. But as you're going along, you pass a marshy area. And there is a let's see. And I tell you what, Kennick, roll another D6 for me. Okay. There is a pond directly in front of you, about 10 meters, maybe. It's fed by a little trickling stream that looks like it comes up out of the hills far, far, far off on the right. There are 5 reddish carp-like fish. They're about a meter long. Those are the most prominent things you see in this body of water.
I point him out to the group.
I don't recognize what's in the water.
Well, it is fish. I have a little interest unless we are hungry. I am not. Does the ground feel to be getting softer here, being that I'm in this heavy armor or whatever, or is it?
Well,
your
your
I mean, does it
your
feel like
suit,
we're wandering into a swamp?
Your suit has suspension compensators built into it, so it's always kind of the same unless you deliberately shut those off. You're
Right.
putting about 80 kilos of pressure on the ground as you go. It's one of the things that eats so much battery in this suit.
Right.
But as you walk along, the ground is more loamy and pliant here, much more so than when you first came into the forest.
It appears we're walking off into a swamp.
But you
Maybe not.
can see.
Ghost.
I was just going to say, you can see on the other side of this pond, through the trees, the shore of this large lake in front of you.
Well, I would infer that if we make it through this area, the beach on the other end will be of harder sand, which brings its own problems if you're familiar with the flora and fauna of this wicked world. But I think Go should go ahead. I will be fine walking through. I think we travel this way. And Sage can hold my pauldron.
Why don't we radio back for those kids? They're expendable.
They're with you.
Oh,
Well, you've got steps on your armor, so I can ride on your side there, Tech.
Yes, it was a figure of speech that I thought was cool.
Vol's voice very loudly in your head, Yang, says, "I'm right here." Like you immediately clap your hands over your ears. That echoed inside your head.
Go will turn to them and say, well, this is part of your training to become explorers, so you can take the lead. And he'll just stare at them with unblinking eyes.
Well, I mean, you stare at everybody.
Dude, you're literally an insect. You can fly across that thing. You're gonna send the kids. I mean, I'm cynical and a bastard, but
hey, Go knows what Zeke is.
This is proof that insects actually hate humans. Look, I'm. Grab on, kids. I shall fly you across.
Okay. Yeah, you've got attachment points. His armor was made to also assist unarmored infantry. So yeah, they're very worn, but there's like little hazard striped places that with lockdown steps, and they grab on, and you can just fly right across.
Let me ask you, can I take the tree of them and Sage?
Only because of lack of attachment points. No.
All right, I'll just take
it's
them.
probably it's probably not weight, but
It's probably 2 at a time because 1 on each side type of thing.
so let's see. All right, so Yang, you are scuttling around the pond following them, I guess. Yang.
Dang it. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
with Sage, I believe, right?
No,
'Cause,
I'm
you
waiting
said-
for Techno to come back so he can take me on the second run with the other kid.
Well, I got from my understanding, I got the 3 kids. I just couldn't also take you. So it's like a 3-2 versus
Oh,
full size.
The 3 kids can
But
make
I'll
it.
come back.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna be
then
by
I'll
yourself.
I'll wait.
But I'll come back
I'll
when
wait with,
Go gets here. Well,
I'll
that's
wait
what I
with
was trying to
Sagen.
say.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
go across. I'll wait till Go gets here, and then I'll fly right back and grab you and lev right back to the same
No,
location.
I'll wait, and then you can take Go and Sage at the same time.
But then I have to leave the children by themselves.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that is not how the human race works, no matter how demented one is. I understand that that's how it works in the insectoid kingdom or whatever, being that I hear wives bite off the heads of their husbands.
Look, there are many children, so we have extras in case something happens to them. Just like we have many
Right.
extras here.
Go protect the children, Go. Or come protect the children. Either way, I'll yell it out, or I said it beforehand.
Okay, so Go. I guess Go will go around the pond, carefully
All right.
avoiding any tiger stripe grass or anything that looks like a zeeth.
Okay. Are you going clockwise or counterclockwise around the pond as the humans move around the pond?
Question: as an insect, would he be able to walk over the pond, or as an insectoid?
You mean like using the surface tension of the water and just kind
Yeah.
of tiptoeing across?
Yeah.
You can try.
I don't like the
suggested
sound of that. I'm gonna have to roll up a new character before the last episode of the year. Sure, he'll try. Why not?
All right. You wade into the water. Of course you don't. I mean, water surface tension is it's like you get your front legs into it and you're like, buzz.
Then he will immediately get out and let's see. He's not European, so he'll go clockwise.
Okay. American Brad Canada says, can insects read clocks? Of course they can. Haven't you ever heard of a tick? I said, haven't you ever heard of a tick?
Man, I heard
What
of
do
a
you
TikTok,
people know
and
from
that sucks.
funny?
Sorry,
Anyway.
my
Such a
audio was
dad
cutting out
joke.
again.
Yes, of course it was. All right, so you go clockwise around the clock. They fly over. As you are walking past, roll a d6, Yang, please.
Okay. Here's where the Zeeth comes. 6.
A 4. Okay, you're not surprised. Just disappointed. Let's see. You're walking around. So let's see. That is 10. Give me a second here. The ground around you just erupts with viney tentacles. Right at the lip of the pond was a deadly Saroon Lu. You know of the Saroon Lu that it is a carnivorous plant, not in the fill you full of parasites, body horror kind of way, but in the more comedic grab you and beat you to death and then eat you kind of way. It is a deep green plant. And it's you can see now it's got viney parts that extend into the water behind you, and it's just grabbing up rocks and sticks and everything to start beating on you. What are you going to do?
He will whip out his vibroblade, and he basically he'll try to run away, and if any of the vines are grabbing onto him, he will try to cut them off in his attempt to escape.
Okay. Well, the good news for you is they're not going to try and do that. The bad news is it's because it just wants to beat you. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, Yang. The rest of you hear this sudden just rustling of leaves behind you, and one of the youths, it's actually Mary, points and says, "The salad is barring the way. I'll prepare some dressing in case he's wounded." All right, Yang, so you're just trying to move away, correct?
Yeah, that's the primary goal.
All right, so you do your maximum movement of I think it's 8 meters, standard combat move, and this thing, let's see, the Saroon Lu crawls slowly behind you. And I mean, you know that it's many, basically these things are many creatures. They share a central route somewhere deep underground or perhaps underwater, but it's I mean, you'd have to attack them all. What is Sage doing?
How far away is she from that?
You guys are let's see. I don't think Dooms went full like combat assault maneuver, so people didn't go flying.
Right. So
yeah, you're about 16 meters away from it. You're about 16 meters away.
So Sage was left behind because I could only get the kids, and I was
Sage is left behind. Well, Sage, you're right there too. What are you doing?
Well, I was waiting for Tech to come back. I wasn't walking.
Okay, so yeah, you're about 8 meters away from it, just in the other direction. When the salad is trying to eat the bug. So what are you going to do?
So I am going to fire my laser pistol at the main bulk of it.
Fire your laser pistol. Go ahead and roll a d20. I kept thinking you were up with Dooms already, but
a 6. Yeah, not
a
so much.
6. That is a class 13. Let's have a look at ye old tables. Let's see. 13. You rolled a 6. Yeah, no, it misses. The water hisses when the laser intersects with it, and a few of the tentacles whip around and look at you and start crawling in your general direction. You have moved 8 meters away. Go. This thing is slithering along behind you at a much slower speed. So it's a new round. What is Techno going to do?
I want to make sure that I've landed on the other side with the children. And
You
I'm gonna
have,
stay there
and
and okay.
No, you're gonna stay there and observe.
I'm gonna observe. I would like to either if Go ends up getting away and Sage does like 10 meters beyond, I'll try to hit it with a micro missile. Otherwise, I'll just shoot it with the laser pistol out of the finger of the suit of armor.
Gotcha. Okay, then we will go to Kennick. Roll initiative, please. That's a D6.
Okay. And that's a 6.
6. Very good. Very good. And I got a 1. So go ahead and fire your laser.
Well, I'm going to be backing up actually if it's starting to approach
Oh,
me.
you're moving. So you're doing
Yep.
your full 8 meter move. These things are crawling after you. Let's see. And Go is just moving away, right?
Yeah, he's just trying to get away.
All right. So move. Dooms, you can you can ripple off a micro missile.
All right. I want to be clear that I only want to do that if they're outside the 10-meter radius.
Yes, they are outside the 10-meter radius.
All right. Well, I could miss, but I'll take a shot, whatever.
A 19, you do not miss.
All right.
So you're basically going to hit everything around that plant. And how many dice is a micro missile? Remind me.
7d6.
All right, roll 76.
All right. The intent, of course, is for ground zero to be whatever I perceived was the epicenter, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that's all right. So 28.
28. You catch most of it in the burst, and yeah, chunks of this thing go flying. It's in kind of bad shape. After the
right.
smoke the smoke clears. It is not let's see. Yeah, it did not like that at all. So after getting hit, it like begins to scoot rapidly back towards the pond. It is no longer lunging at Go or at Sage.
All right.
Well done.
This one did Yellow Cab. The Saroon Lu is semi-intelligent. And it didn't like that. No meal was worth getting shot with another missile. So yes, it buggers off. It goes away and decides to just leave you guys alone. So after that thunderclap of a micro missile explosion, the smoke clears. There's soil has been flung everywhere. So you guys can continue on to the pond if you wish.
Come along. I'll radio that out.
Alrighty.
Loudspeaker or whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, at this point.
If you take my armor, you can have it.
You hear a ratcheting sound as one of the youths pulls out a 10 millimeter and starts very gently working.
And then it shortly after drops it, and it never finds it again.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm convinced that one day, if we ever are able to explore other dimensions, we'll just find a slowly growing planetoid of 10 millimeter sockets just sort
Yes.
of bunched together, like enough chromium steel to build an entire planet out of.
Maybe that's the secret of Azathoth.
You know what? It could be. It could absolutely be. I'm just trying to get to. All right. So as you guys move on, you come out to the clearing at the shoreline. The Sarun Lu that you just fought aside, this is almost paradise like. Your radio crackles to life, and Arlen says, hey, are you guys what in the, and like there's another burst of static, and you hear you hear Wonder Bar go, you have to let it go of the butt. No, don't push it when you can't. Gimme. And then he comes on. Sorry about that. Arlen's kind of new to the communication devices. What was that boom?
It was a micro missile.
Is everybody okay? You need us to move up?
Yes. There was plant life out here. I would actually suggest moving up, being that this is paradise. We've seen nothing like it in a while. However, you can stay behind. The choice is yours, as are all choices.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, did you kill the plant life? I mean, I don't really want to fight a giant killer plant. I've had enough of that.
It retreated.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. So you guys have reached the shoreline of this lake, and the water is blue green. It's sort of a dirty tan sand that matches the sand around everywhere else. Dooms, give me a D20 roll, please.
Certainly. Every time I say certainly, I get some junk number. 4. It might be good.
All right. Good night, Yellow Cab. Take care. All right. So you note of interest that while there's a regularity to this huge lake. It seems almost, as you look at it through your suit's ocular sensors, that the lake, for the kilometers around that it is, it's almost a perfect circle, or at least that's how it seems from where you are here.
Are assuming that there are waves, are they moving all in the same general direction, or are there variations?
No, it's normal chop. It's normal chop.
Right. Okay. So I can infer that the lake itself is perhaps artificial, but the water is real.
Tech, now you want to take an overall view again? Look down, see what you can. Now that you
what do you think?
Look
at
the filter
this
off.
Beauty before us. What is it, like golden hard sand or something around here, or like white hard sand?
It's the same kind of dirty beige sand that the desert had.
Oh, okay, right. Well, I could. Do you have any other recommendations? We should get settled. before we go farther. I don't know if our companions were going to follow as suggested or stay behind. They never indicated either.
Well, I
What
think
do
our
you think? Look
companions
at
are going to
this
stay in the
place.
car, but if you want to pop up
Do
and
you
see
see
if
the
there's any
circular nature
structures or
of it?
something.
No, well, I certainly can, but do you see the almost perfectly circular structure of this particular body of water?
I mean,
Uh,
obviously it's not natural.
yes.
So
Is
that
there
leads,
does the beach go all the way around, like to the right and to the left, or does it end in
Yeah,
like
it
forest and
extends
stuff?
in
That
both directions. It extends
right.
in both directions.
I mean, it might have been designed to be a resort or something in the desert, built to be a
I
playground for the rich or something.
as long as you feel secure, I shall take an overhead look. Yes.
I mean, we're all together here, so you'll be able to see if we're in any trouble in that because we'll be firing, so, and you'll be close by.
Very well. I'll do the same thing. Get up to about 100 meters in altitude and sort of look around.
Okay, so yeah, you pump your anti-gravity jet. By the way, it's another 2 hours off your batteries.
I did just, as a matter of fact, take 2 hours off. So yeah, cool.
Excellent,
I'm
excellent.
glad we're thinking the same
So
on that.
yeah, you hit the thrusters and go up. Yeah, this lake is perfectly round. I mean, obviously you're not going to get out there with a micrometer and go, yes, it's exact. But this is a neat circle. It's almost like someone just came down from the sky and with a compass and drew a circle and then lifted a section of land out and then filled the depression with water.
Is the water particularly dark? Like, what's the sort of the color profile of it?
Darkens towards the middle, like it gets deeper.
Right, right. But it appears to be like regular blue fresh water or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Any structures right around the periphery or
Roll a d20, please.
11.
11. You don't see anything on the ground, but off to your left, to sort of going around that way, you think in some trees near the shoreline, you think you may see something built up in one of the trees.
Okay. Right, and I'm sorry, that's around to the left side.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back as before. I'll return to the group and explain what I saw and let them know that I think the best course of action is continue along the path this way as it rounds the bend. Watch for particularly possible ambush sites. But I think walking from here is the best choice.
I agree.
Let's go.
Alrighty. It's right about then when you land that huffing and puffing out of the tree line. There's Arlen and Wonder Bar. Arlen says, "Holy cow! Look at that. Is that safe to swim in?"
Amazing. We have not tried. You may, if you would like. I understand you're particularly fascinated with experimental old technologies, of which I hear swimming is one.
Well, that's not an old technology. That's a way of refreshing. He wades out up to his shins and just like gently splashes the water on his face and then takes off that broad floppy hat of his and gets a hatful and dumps it over his head. He's like, you got to try this. This is great.
I'll pass. Thank you.
Okay, so you begin to move in that direction.
Yeah, I think Go
Um,
goes first if Go's cool with that, or if Ying's cool with that.
Sure.
I mean, I'll
all
stay
right.
right behind and stuff, but
Yang, roll a d6. You guys go for about a kilometer. Roll a d6, please. Alrighty. You don't encounter anything. You go for another kilometer. You're coming close to whatever structure you saw was. Give me a d6 roll, Dooms.
alrighty. 1.
A 1. Okay. Kanik, roll a d20. We asked the Biden administration to roll a d20. They declined. Here's what we found out.
Either that's really good or really bad.
I too. We asked the Biden administration whether or not they thought this would be a good encounter. All right. A 2.
You know, the faces would sell it.
The faces
The
would
voice
say,
is
yeah.
perfect. Yeah. You got to have that, lost dog, confused dog look.
Yeah.
And you're in the money.
All right. So as you're going along, I did not want to roll 4 of those. Thank you very much. Or 2 of those, rather. All right. As you're going along, you pass it must be driftwood washed up. There's like 3 logs washed up there. Yang Go is, of course, leading the way. All right. Go is surprised when these things turn out to be some kind of organism. They lunge up and they start to move towards you. You are surprised, so they spend this round scuttling towards you. You recognize these things. They are deceptively reptilian looking, but they're about a 3 or 4 meter long plant. They are Kailin.
Nice.
So
Venus trap, Venus flytrap, go and get you, Yang.
all right. So they basically spend the round that you guys are surprised, closing in on you. What is Go going to do?
Well, he's just gonna burn them down with his acid.
All right, you're going to try and burn one down with your acid, and all right, Dooms, how about it?
That's the problem with insectoids. They have 2 speeds: go and stop. Yeah. Can I shoot the thing? Am I close enough to do that?
Yeah.
With a
Absolutely.
laser
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Shoot it. Okay, and you hear the high pitched crackle of a battery magazine being fed into a laser weapon. You know that Wonder Bar is ready to rock and roll, and he goes, "Hey, I I get it. Go or stop. That's a good one, man."
Yeah, man.
And Arlen says, "Boomstick time." You hear the clack clack as he racks that. What is Sage doing?
She's gonna stand back with the guys and do the laser pistol thing. Getting ready.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and roll initiative because they spent their surprise round closing up to do battle with you all. We'll just start with Dooms. Give me a D6 roll for initiative, please.
Yes, sir. 1.
A 1. Okay. And a 6. So let me see. Hang on. Okay, it is going to try and it lunges at go, or one of the 3 lunges at go. Misses
Right.
go. Lunges at you there, Dooms. 17, that will hit. However, for you, it is not more than a pretty display of sparks as electricity arcs over your defensive shield and knocks it down by 8. And the third
I
one
ain't got time
goes.
to bleed.
The third one tries that on, of course, on Wonder Bar, hits his armor, but likewise, well, he'll take half of this. Ow, jeez!
That's a good roll.
Thank you. Oh yeah, you think that's funny? Zap. And he shoots the thing for 14 points of damage. Go ahead and take a shot if you would there, Sage.
Yeah, not so much.
All right. Kaboom, kaboom. 2 shotgun blast boom out. 1 misses, 1 hits. So that's going to be 2 pellets for wow.
Ooh.
Arlen just catches one in the muzzle blast and then breaks open his shotgun and fishes in his vest. All right, Dooms, take your shot. Are you shooting at a wounded one or a fresh one? There's 2 that are wounded and 1 fresh one.
Yeah, that would be a wounded one. I mean, I think
All right.
that's best.
That is a hit. Was that at the
18.
one that Wonder Bar shot at or the one that Arlen shot at?
Yeah, it would be Wonder Bar. I think that one
All
has
right,
more grievous injuries. I don't like that pellet gun.
All right, go ahead. So 13 and 14, 27. Yeah, you guys have blasted some chunks out of it. Okay, so here we go. 14 is almost certainly gonna hit. Oh, that's actually one of the matrices in the Gamma World GM screen that I actually need. Is there? All right, so yeah, automatically. And you know what? Let's see. What is that was a 14. What is Go's mental strength, please?
9.
9. Okay. All right, so Go sees it. What is Sage's mental strength?
1 second.
A 1? Okay. You
No, it's
absolutely
15. It's 15.
it's
I said 1
15.
second.
All right. You still see it anyway. Doomsword, what is your mental strength?
I believe it's 15, 14.
14. All right, you see it. I'm pretty sure that both Arlen and Wonderbar also see it. All of you guys see suddenly there's the sand around these things, but just around them erupts, and it is a what are those things called? Let's see. Oh, you're looking for the word carnivorous in the Gamma World book? You got to give me more than that.
It probably shows up like 30 million times.
Yeah, it's a bunch. All right, you guys see blades of kep grass wriggle up out of the sand and begin to grasp at these things, but just at these things. Let's see. Seth looks at one of them. You guys see like a blue pulse come from his eyes and strike one of these things, but it literally just dissipates over it. All right. Their turn to react. We're going to do all right. I don't think that's going to do well for them. They of course it's not there. Thanks as always, guys. All right. Yeah, they look confused and immediately try to flee out of the kep grass that has suddenly erupted around them. And you guys are pretty freaked out too. You know how deadly kep grass is, and it is trying to intertwine them and grasp at them. So you know what? They are going to let's see. All right. You guys see crackling from them out to the grass, electrical bolts coming from these things, which you know that they can do. The kep grass doesn't react. So it's a new round. Dooms, what are you doing?
Same thing, laser pistol on the one that myself and Wondervar had hit.
All right. All right. How about Sage?
She's bringing up her tube defensive ray and backing away.
All right. And how about Go?
He is going to shoot acid, which I think we forgot to do.
Oh, that's right. You hadn't done that. You had so go ahead and acidify. Attempt to acidify one of them.
Oh,
A3. So yes, acidy cloud sputters and hisses on the sand. All right. Let's go with so you're going to try an acid again? Go?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, and Yang, it's your turn, please. I got a 4.
Ooh.
Party gets a 2. These things are moving as fast as they can. They are scuttling away. They are trying to get away from this kept grass. You guys who have shots you want to take at him, you can. I'm going to roll for Arlen. He's blasting at the one that he had hit before. It's like, get back here. You embarrassed me. Blum, blum. You embarrassed me worse. All right. It's like, Wonder Bar says, hey, don't feel bad about it.
Fool me once, right. Shame on me. Fool me twice, well, you can't get fooled again.
All right. Go ahead and Doomsword, roll for Techno's attack.
Yes, sir. So that one's scuttling along real quick.
Yeah, they all are. They are moving at a rate of 12 meters around. 8. That will actually hit.
Yeah. Okay, good. And also, can I observe if the does the kept grass have an internal area? I mean, it's like a clump of something that's not going to separate and move. I rolled 17 damage.
It seems to be kind of undulating behind them. 17 damage. So let's see. 17 and 13. That was.
I did 24 last time, I think.
24. Okay.
24. I don't. It was
24,
20s,
34, 37. Yeah, you eliminate one of them. Go ahead and take your shot at another one, Kennick.
No, I'm backing up. I'm putting my tube defense up and backing up.
Oh, that's right. You were putting I'm sorry. I heard tube and I was thinking laser tube. Okay, all right. So you've just got your shield up. These things are moving away. They just as quickly as they can back up the shore, back into the woods.
Oh, Go doesn't get a shot?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought Go was at yeah, go ahead. It was your late last round. You get one of them.
There we go. So I think we were doing 5d6 for the acid.
Go ahead and roll your 5d6. 16. All right, let's see. We're going to do, first of all, we're going to clear those out of the way. And on this, you hit the fresh one. No, you actually hit the one that had gotten caught a few shotgun pellets. It sizzles and lets out a high-pitched skreek, and they're gone. They depart the area as you blast on them, and as you guys see it going. All right. Who was that? That was Vol. Vol just kind of folds his arms and he's sort of doing this a little bit. And then he stops and closes his eyes. The kept grass vanishes like it was never there.
Oh, okay.
They have very simple brains. I simply created the image of kept grass, which we had heard about from a trader in Black Rock City some time ago. And I tried to keep it as close to his description as I could, for I assumed it would be an apex predator against most things, even here in the wasteland.
So, well done in either case, but you were saying you simply eliminated it through force of will, for the most part, rather than having created it and then dismissing it.
I generated the image in their mind.
Impressive.
Indeed. In everyone's mind?
Yes, unfortunately, that's the way it works. It does not speak of simpletons or unintelligent creatures. It's just the power of my thoughts is such that well, here if you'll all open your minds and just focus on openness for a moment.
I shall focus upon such a thing because I believe
All right.
you have that power already. But I should say that you would have been better off letting us know this before you used
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
We
I'm
we
so
need a
sorry.
code word here.
It's
We need a
very
code
rude.
word.
Well,
The code
as you
word
can
may as
see,
well be expurgation of the sacred cytoplast here.
well, I shall try to warn you in the future before I use the illusion generation mutation that I
Give
have.
us a word. You can say the word, and we'll know that's what you're doing.
Telepathy.
Okay. But isn't that kind of obvious if it's semi-intelligent?
I
I mean,
don't
some
know,
people call it a
ma'am.
safe word.
I'm not sure, ma'am.
So maybe just use the word safe, and we'll know it's good. That's what you're doing.
Of course, as you wish. All right, so you guys are about where you saw what you thought were structures, Dooms.
All right.
They're in the trees, removed from the beach a little bit.
Yeah. We're going to continue on carefully. Go. Will you continue to travel in front? You happen to be a particularly effective, dangerous, poisonous plant magnet, for what that's worth, but we have kept you safe.
Don't butter me up, and he'll just start walking.
I'm. The only thing more disgusting than an insectoid is an insectoid that has been lathered in butter.
Isn't that lobster?
Arlen says, I don't know, I like a Zebco shad myself. It's got the 3-prong 2-hook affair. You really set in the jaw of a catfish with that. Snickers from Wonder Bar as well. All right, so you guys continue on, and you eventually come back under the shades of the tree. There's a tree with a huge bole, just a very large diameter trunk, low to the ground, spreading branches, and maybe 10 meters up near the top of the tree, you can see platforms spread out on low branches here and again up there.
All right. Go. What do you think?
What does Go think? Does he see anything unnatural or anything too natural, like a Zeeth? There's no Zeeth.
No, there are no Zeeth. There are no Herp. There are no Barlep. Okay.
Looks like it might be a nice place to rest.
We need rest.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
a question.
We need rest. We've been going a while.
Very well. Here?
Oh, I mean,
there's a lot of stuff on the ground. So if there's a structure up top that we can secure that's safe, that's probably our best bet, because not all of us have awesome armor. Just saying.
Yes, well, I'm just saying as well, Mrs. Smarty Pants, that I sleep outside my armor, and it takes so long to don it again that I will be dead before I'm able to do so. Is this a suitable clearing to you? Do we have enough room to set up a defensible position? Is it defensible, in fact, in the first place?
I mean, use your scanners. You got all that tech there.
Yes, but unfortunately, three-dimensional objects tend to get in the way of other three-dimensional objects. And
I mean, if you want
reduce
all of
focus
us to
in a
lay
strange
flat on the
way.
ground while you do your scan, let us know.
Hey, go. Just scout about 10 meters in each direction and make sure that you feel this is appropriate, please.
Just remember, the caution word is, oh my God, crunch, crunch.
I thought it was the word save.
All right, so
I'll go. Oh my God, crunch, crunch, and I'll clear out an area around this with my power armor, smashing over every branch along the perimeter until I feel like we have a circular area that's defensible with only a couple of exits. Whatever.
okay.
And we'll set up a watch and all that kind of thing.
All right, so you walk over. There's a couple of small, narrow diameter trees. I don't really say small. They're actually very tall, with close branches near the top. You slam your hand against one and smash it, and it falls satisfyingly. And you hear a scream of
Excellent.
rage and horror from up on the platform. You hear what sounds like a woman's voice scream, "Stop it, you maniac."
Okay, and about how far away is she?
You're maybe 20 meters from the tree, and this sounded like it was coming up from the tree.
Okay, so normal hearing range is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Or what
No.
I'm asking.
You all hear this, by the way. You all do. hear
Right,
this.
right. If you guys don't say something, I'm going to say something. Yeah, either that or I'm going to micro missile it.
Okay.
Oh, there. Who are you?
Standing at the edge of one of the platforms is someone who, for all intents and purposes, looks like a pure strain human, except she has deep emerald green skin, and she is unclothed. She does not seem to be phased by that at all. She is holding a spear in her hand, and you can tell like she's overcome with grief and sorrow, and says, "Stop it, don't do that again. Who gave you the right to do that?"
Well, it was normal woodland clearing procedure, ma'am.
No one asked you to clear the woodlands. Take your machine.
I asked myself, and I took it upon myself to do so. If that
Take
has
your
offended
machine
you, then I
bodies
apologize.
and your mutated bug thing, and leave.
Hey,
We don't
Hey.
want you here.
we
That
were
is not
just attacked by
Sir,
plants.
I mean, ma'am,
Go's
That
just
is
going to shoot her
not-
with his laser pistol.
my mutated bug thing.
All right. She sees you raising the laser pistol. You guys see go raising the laser pistol. You're talking to her. What is Sage doing?
I mean, she was going to argue we got attacked by plants, so we don't want to get attacked by plants again. So, I mean, that's what she's doing.
Right, so 2 parlays and 1 attack, 1 murder hobo, and 2 standards.
Yeah. The
Sounds about right.
the children are standing there. They're kind of looking back and forth. Arlen is kind of looking, scratching his head, and he's, oh. Wonder Bar is waiting on a sign. You see that laser pistol coming up. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, please. Yang, D6.
Oof.
Make the murder hobo do it.
A 5. Okay. You bring that laser pistol up and she disappears. She is literally vanishes from your field of vision.
And he will yell after her, "Bug is a racist term for insectoids."
Well done. You happen to anger something that can appear and disappear at will. Thank you very much.
How thick is this tree?
This tree is big. This tree is maybe 5 meters around at the base.
Oh, okay.
And the bowl where these platforms are, that's like it thickens. It gets bigger in places as it goes up. Let me see.
Well, we do know how to infuriate it. Perhaps we should continue to do that so that it may attack us outright, or rather than attack us from the realm of invisibility.
All right. Vol speaks up again and says, don't please don't do anything.
You gonna parlay with her mentally?
I called out to her. She's confused and angry. This is their place. This is their home. Mr. Techno, far be it from me, but whatever powers they have, they can move unseen. I'm just learning how to go about in the world, but shouldn't tactically the decision be to avoid rather than to attack? He looks directly at Go when he says that.
Go will
indeed,
cock his head to the side and look at him.
Indeed, it should, and we were parlaying. However, you must understand the insectoid way, and I hope that this individual had the mental strength, would you say, to understand the insectoid way and just not assume the worst because of fear or what have you. But insectoids come as a plague. They destroy everything. They create nothing of value. They just take.
Well,
accepting
you're hearing this. So what is Go saying?
My friend Go is a unique specimen, I must say.
He says absolutely nothing. He just keeps looking at Techno with that blank, expressionless look.
He's gonna eat my head off.
The multifaceted eyes are just like pinning on you.
Yeah, Arlen says,
"Get through the armor."
Arlen kind of considers this for a second. He goes, Techno's making a pretty good point, actually, now that I think on it. All right. Well, she's Vol closes his eyes and concentrates again and looks in the trees. She's gone silent. I think I think she just wants us to leave.
Well,
how do we continue along the path if we leave?
We need to rest. So
the shore continues on around. This is not like the end of the. Yeah, you guys can just keep going. Like if you think of where this is as being about 7:30 on the clock, the beach goes all the way around.
Right.
So we're doing the Hunger Game thing here right now.
I'm sorry. These platforms and stuff in this clearing, we can just circumvent basically.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because they're set back. These trees are set back from the beach, so you don't have to.
Right.
You don't have to go. You don't have to go up near them to continue walking on the beach.
Well, again, Go, would you please scout an area to find the best spot in which to camp, assuming that we actually need rest. Now, I'm not so sure, because you've told me that this is a good place to rest, and I'm not so sure that we even need rest in the first place.
Oh, we need rest, but, we would have had rest.
Well, I have miles to go before
But
I sleep.
go
Hmm.
change that scenario here. So we got to move on.
We'll find an acceptable place then.
All right. So you guys continue on for a while. Go, you don't encounter anything else. The forest here is thinner only because when you get to about the 8 o'clock and it follows on around, the mountains begin to rise. So you've got maybe a half a kilometer of dense forest, but it rises up against the slopes of mountains on the left hand side. Does that make sense? Am I painting a good picture there? You
It
guys keep
sounds
talking
good to
about this
me.
Hunger Game clock. I don't know what that is. So anyone that wants to get an idea,
I was going to play
And now you're
really
going-
stupid.
And you're going
Yeah,
Bob
I was
Rossi
going to play
too.
really stupid and be like, hey, so they're just rising out of the ground right now as we speak. You know, but I
Yeah,
felt
I
that in
don't-
bad taste.
I don't know the Hunger Games. I know the memes. I know the Hunger Game memes. That's about it. So you continue on for another click or two, and you come to a point. There's a driftwood log set down at some way away from the shore, and it's late afternoon now. The sun's dipping behind the mountains. It's quite nice, sort of orange haze as the sun sets behind the mountains. And you can set up a camp. I don't know about Sage, but the youths and Arlen and Wonderbar, they have packs, so they have bedrolls, and Arlen and Wonderbar each have a tent half. So they're like, I don't know what you guys are going to do for shelter tonight. We're set. So yeah, you're at kind of a clearing that's set back on the beach. There's a log guys can sit on. Seth and Mary gather dry driftwood and branches and stuff like that. And assuming you're stopping, I'm saying you're there. Are you guys stopping there?
Well, they say we definitely need rest. So I'm good with that. And I think given the current circumstances, if we do rest, I'd rather just go ahead and sleep in the power armor or rest in the power armor.
That's fine.
For me as a player, it's kind of like a coffin, and I don't want to think about that. But Technic's probably used to it.
Yeah, I mean, and you can have like the front access hanging open and still be sitting
So
in
a
the power
spider
armor.
can climb in and eat my face.
Well, I wasn't going to do that, Dooms, but now that you bring it up, let me take some notes. Yeah, so everybody settles in. There's
if there's like trees and such, she's gonna sleep in the branch, the lowest branch.
all right. Okay, so you guys settle in for the night. Roll a d6 for me there, if you would, Kennick. I should have been doing this for years. This is the go outside and cut a switch and bring it to me. A 2, okay. The evening passes, nothing untowards happens. You wake up in the morning. Yes. Okay.
So, no watches?
Oh, we would have done watches.
Go would have tried to have gotten Arlen to do a watch with him.
Okay. Arlen will do the first watch. Arlen will do first watch.
Sure. Go will do that with him. And when everyone else is asleep, Go will use his mental illusions
Okay.
to make it seem like everything is perfectly peaceful. Well, Arlen's the only one awake, so in his mind, and then he will try to lay eggs in Arlen.
Okay, that's horrifying. Well, I mean, it's going to be a mental attack first. So roll a d20.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Shoot.
10.
Holy
10.
shnikes! This is our snorting companion.
Oh, wow.
All right, so let's see. All righty. Mental attack matrix. What is your mental strength?
9.
Yeah, so you kind of concentrate and he sort of and blinks and looks at you approaching him with your ovipositor hanging out and is like, I don't think so, pal. just get back on that side of the campfire, you weirdo. What do you do?
How close is he?
He's 8 meters away.
But I guess we'll have to go back.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right. So morning comes. At Yang, you hear Arlen speaking in hushed tones in their little tent to Wonderbar. I'm telling you, man, he was coming on to me. So if Tim comes back next week, that's all right. I'm not saying that. That's so the morning comes. Arlen takes you aside, Techno, and raps on your armor and says, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?"
Certainly, friend. Nothing I enjoy more than scintillating conversation.
I'd keep an eye on the bug man if I were you. I'm not taking watch with him again.
Oh, yes. Well, what is it that he did this time?
He explains.
Yeah,
I don't know what he wanted. I ain't never seen him like that. That's...
let me ask you, Arlen, if you're honest, is there any reason not to eliminate him right now?
Well, look, I mean, I'm not going to go so far as to say I'm a pacifist, but I mean, I don't want to, he does have weapons. Somebody could get shot.
Yes, well, somebody also has a force field.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you to do it, right?
All right. Well,
look, let's just keep an eye on him.
Maybe
he was scuttling in his sleep.
Perhaps so. But the essence is you're saying there's a chance.
This is a weird world, man.
Indeed. Well, I shall only confide in you from this point forward regarding the particular problem we have discussed.
All right, sure. All right, so they finish up their conversation. What is Go doing during? I'm guessing Go is getting gear together and breaking camp with everyone else.
Yep, he's just going about his day.
All right. All right. Uh, let me see. Roll a d10 for me, if you would, please, Kennick. Roll a d10. Let's see what you get.
A 10.
A 10. Okay. As you guys begin to walk along, Wonder Bar strolls up to you, Techno, and says, you know, far be it from me, man, but I that lake. Don't you think that, like, it's weird, it's too perfect. You think there's something in the middle of it, man? It's something underwater. I mean, we both got
Perhaps.
power armor. We both got the power armor. You know, we could scout that. You know, maybe find, I don't know, old junk ground car thrown in there or something. You know,
Right,
a steering wheel
indeed.
or hubcap for one of these kids back over here.
Yeah, so well, I had thought about the submersible application of this particularly powerful armor, which is now melded with my body and mind. But
Ew.
I had not fully understood the idea. So, do you think we are fully submersible in our respective
I
power
mean,
armors?
I've looked at the user manual and everything, and it's full enviro. I wouldn't take it like a kilometer deep or anything like that, but I don't think this lake is that deep. You know, and
Indeed.
if nothing else, wait until the water's just over your head, and if you start to feel damp, just fire the jets and hop out real quick.
Very well. Would feel a little unfortunate leaving the insect to consume the children and the woman, but perhaps we should both go. Arlen was sorted out.
Yeah, all right. So he goes over and conversates with Arlen and unclips a laser pistol and hands it to Arlen and kind of nods his head toward go. All right. So are you going to tell the rest of the party what you're doing?
Yes, I believe there's something that caused a strange anomaly when I had vertical height above the area. Uh, I believe there's a illusory effect in place that prevents me from seeing beneath a certain level of the water. So it appears to be in our best interest based on my conversation with Wonderbar, and considering that each of us have technology to descend beneath the surface, that we shall do so momentarily, at least, only to a depth of perhaps 60 or 70 meters.
Yeah, sure.
Is everything
sure.
okay up here? Should we do that?
The young travelers, they nod enthusiastically, and Vol says, with your permission, if there's danger coming up, or if you become endangered yourselves, I can, for lack of a better term, listen in telepathically.
If you believe you can do that, that is fine, and you would know better than I would. Also, I believe Go. I don't understand how it works in translation, but perhaps his antennae to pick up our radio receptions, and he translates them in his own egg-laying, face-eating way.
Go just needs a radio mount. Your antennas don't pick up radio waves.
Yeah, we have I think 3 radios.
Yeah. All right. So without further
in.
ado, you wade into the water. Your suits are sealed perfectly. You do have a just a couple of hours of breathable air, but I mean, You're not going Jacques Cousteau here. This isn't like the Legions of Gold Samurai lab or anything like that.
Right.
So you're wading forward through the water. Your IR sensors and whatnot are actively scanning around. Just a moment. Just need to do something real quick. What is Kenneth? What is Sage doing during this?
She's like staying back with the kids. Just kind of waiting to see if the telepathic connection gives us anything.
All right.
She's gonna stand guard. Just make sure nothing like creeps up on him or anything.
Okay. As you and Go wade through the water, your IR scanners panning left and right. Your suit sensors report that they are detecting a low level of EM, electromagnetic activity, 20 meters ahead. This water is murky, so even with your sensors, you can't see but maybe 10 meters ahead. You proceed on. You kind of come over a little underwater hillock, almost in the exact middle of the lake. The water above you has never gotten above, because you said you were going to go down like 50 or 60 meters, right?
Yeah.
You're only about 30 meters down at this point. So there's still sunlight dappling on things. But you can tell just based on how far you've gone, you're almost at the geographic center of the lake. As you step over the roll in the lake bed, sitting there in the muck, you see this. It is 50 meters wide. It is perhaps 20, has a 20-meter beam to it. And as you approach, ching, ching, searchlights illuminate you both. And that is where we're going to leave it this evening, boys and girls. I want to thank my players for all being here for this penultimate session of Gamma World. We will be back one more time after Turkey Day. We are going to wrap up one way or the other. Everyone, thanks for being here. Thank you, Dooms and Yang and Kanek. That is the weirdest inter-party fight I have ever had in a game. Yang, I salute you, you magnificent bastard.
It totally was. I'm like what?
Like we didn't see it coming.
You know what? I can't argue the point.
Oh my gosh.
Special thanks out to Stephen Avery, the Mighty Krug for the gifted memberships, and Robert Phillips for the super. Stephen Avery for the super, Mighty Krug for the memberships, and Robert Phillips for a super. Also, tomorrow, myself, Yang, the Dungeon Minister, will all send our warbots after your pop culture sensibilities. Don't miss it. Tune in there. Yang, where can we be? Where will we be?
We will be on YouTube at the Nerd Council of Doom at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Council of Doom, 3 p.m.
Very
Eastern.
nice.
We have so many things to talk about, and
so are you going to stay on to answer my question on the speakeasy?
Me?
All of you. If you're there.
Yeah, that's right. Easy. You're doing that at 5. I will try. I will try. But
Awesome.
be there, guys. And as for the rest of this group, guys, help yourselves. There's some Swiss wedding or the Danish wedding cookies and some chocolate milk in the green room for you. But as for me, I have been your friendly neighborhood dungeon delver. And just remember, if you think the Warbot was scary, it could have been worse. It could have been an underground, or rather an aquatic owl bear. Peace. Good night. Love you all.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.